just got Rollins. No, you did not get Greek freaked. You got Ryan Rollins as the Warriors lose to the Milwaukee Bucks 120-110. And yeah, I didn't say he got Greek freaked because he didn't play. He got scratched late, and the Warriors lost to a bunch of role players. Steve Kerr said that they were mentally and physically fatigued, didn't have that same pop that they have seen through the first 5 games of the season so far, and they lost. The Bucks started hitting nonsensical threes at the end of the game. You turned the ball over too many times, and that was that. You're watching Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith. This is a frustrating loss for the Golden State Warriors here, as they did shoot 34% from three-point range. Not good enough, but really the 19 turnovers is what kills you here. Also, 22 assists on 36 made baskets. Like, things were hard to come by in the half court for Golden State in this one. You won the rebound battle. You actually killed them on the glass, but when you trade away a player who has gradually gotten better, and then he goes and plays you again, things are probably not going to go in your favor. And they did not in this one. Ryan Rollins with 32 points. And if you don't know the backstory behind Ryan Rollins and the Golden State Warriors, he was drafted by the Dubs back in 2022 in the second round. Eventually was lumped into that CP3 trade that sent Jordan Poole away to the Washington Wizards, along with the first-round pick, by the way. One of the worst trades of all time. But Ryan Rollins was in that deal, and he still thinks about the Golden State Warriors. And he was thinking about him tonight. 32 points, 8 rebounds. I mean, this guy was getting to his spot in the mid-range. He was knocking down 3 balls. He was playing elite defense, which he is a good defender. Like 6'10" wingspan, long, athletic, good player, man. You don't got to let him go for 32. 32 and 8, by the way. 1 turnover for him. He played one of the best basketball games I've ever seen. It was super ethical. He barely shot free throws. 13-21 for the field. 5-7 from deep. I mean, he was just feeling it tonight. And the Warriors couldn't get enough stops and scores of their own. We're going to talk about what went wrong for Golden State from their side of things. What went right a little bit as well. But I got to first thank you, each and every one of you guys, for 100,000 subscribers here at Warriors Today, man. Thank you to Dub Nation. Thank you to everybody who has hit that subscribe button from 1 all the way to 100,000. You guys are real ones. If you're new here, this is your first time on the channel, we upload free Warriors content every single day. We also go live for tons and tons of Warriors games all season long. We'll be live again on next Wednesday as well for Warriors Kings. But thank you to each and every one of you guys for 100,000 subs. We do not stop here. The coverage only increases. So sub for Dub's coverage here at Warriors Today. Steph, like, the line he puts up, solid, right? You know, it looks solid. It's 27, 4, and 6. If you're just box score watching, he was okay. But he was not in a rhythm at all in this game. And credit to the Bucks for throwing, doubles and blitzing him a whole heck of a lot and creating some turnovers. Like, Steph had 5 turnovers in this game. Yeah, I know he's one of the 3 guys who's allowed to turn the ball over on the Warriors, but can't be picking up 5, man. Like, you're not going to do that when you're not going to win games when, other players on the other side of the court know that they have to increase their effort level for this game. And that's really what we saw throughout Bucks Warriors. The role players see that Giannis, their superstar, is not in the game, so everybody's got to step up. And they had 8 players in double figures, and they were all doing a number on Steph. Defensively, he did have 27, 4 of 10 from 3, but again, a pretty inefficient night for him. Want to see him get back on track here. Don't have any worries about Steph, though. Jimmy, he was cool. Jimmy Butler had 7 offensive rebounds in this game. I mean, he was matching the effort level of the Milwaukee Bucks. Didn't seem like many others were on this Warriors team. Only 3 assists for him tonight, so wasn't really working as a facilitator much in this one. 7 of 18 from the field, so not efficient really from him either. Only got to the line a couple of times in this game, but Jimmy's Jimmy, man. Like another guy who I can't really complain about all too much. And I'm not going to complain tonight about Jonathan Kuminga either, because he was the other guy on the team that was bringing the energy, bringing the fight, wanting to go punch those guys in the mouth. 24 points again for him tonight. 8 rebounds. Butler led the team, but Kuminga continues to be a hound on the glass. And that's all I can ask for him, man. Like, if there's any good news from this game, it's that Kuminga is still bought in. He's still playing the right way. He honestly understands now that he can go and be a little isolation player. Go try to get a bucket when you're hot, when it's falling for you. And it was in this game. 7 of 11 from the field. Shot selection is there. 2 of 4 from three-point range as well. The efficiency is going up. It's not crazy volume, but the efficiencies are going up for Jonathan Kuminga. He is trending in the right direction. But, again, 5 turnovers. Can't happen. He's not one of the guys who's allowed to turn the ball over on Golden State, and 5 is completely unacceptable. Draymond, wait. The Warriors had 19 turnovers. This guy only had 1? What was the rest of you guys doing in this ball game? I mean, Draymond is a government-mandated 4 turnovers game, and He kept it clean tonight. He was actually the only Warrior who was a positive in the plus-minus category. He's still one of the most elite players at his position. He's still one of the most elite defenders in this league. One of the smartest basketball players in the world. Got called for a clear path tonight. I mean, Draymond gets a colorful foul every single game, but somebody should help this guy tonight. I mean, he was out there. He was balling. It's unfortunate that Golden State couldn't get enough from their bench unit because the Milwaukee bench unit absolutely snapped. So we're going to talk about the Warriors getting some bad news here on the back half of today's show. Some of their offseason additions weren't that great. And then stick around to the end because we're going to talk about how Adam Silver absolutely has screwed the Golden State Warriors here over the first few weeks of the season. That around the corner. First of all, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The high-flying hoops action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. It's the best daily fantasy sports app in the game because of the features that they offer. But first, I got to tell you, all you guys got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. It takes less than 60 seconds to make a lineup, and you're winning in real time. My lineup for this Warriors and Bucks game, it was rough because so many of these Prize Pick legs did go green. AJ Green did have less than 3.5 rebounds plus assists. We'll talk about Al Horford in a second. Draymond Green did have more than 5.5 assists. Steph Curry did have more than 3.5 three-pointers. And Gary Trent Jr. had more than 11.5 points. Giannis didn't play, but Al Horford could not get me more than 12 points, rebounds, and assists. You can tell my picks or fade them. Just do it at Prize Picks. And use all their cool features like stacks, where you can take multiple stat projections from the same player and put it in the same lineup, or the social features in the feed tab, where you can copy other people's lineups and put them into your own. Follow your favorite celebrities, creators, and more on Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. You know what's not good to be? Al Horford right now in the Golden State Warriors. It's going to take some time for Al Horford here to really become acclimated into, let's be honest, a complicated Golden State Warriors system. It's not like what a lot of other teams in this NBA run. It's not like what the Boston Celtics ran with him for the past couple seasons. So it's frustrating right now because this was Golden State's marquee free agent of the summer. And I'm not saying that Al Horford's supposed to be a superstar here. He's being limited to about 20 minutes a game, but in a game where I thought he would be super effective, he wasn't. And 1 for 6 in the field, 1 for 4 from 3 does not help. Only 2 boards in this one as well. But he wasn't even the worst big in this game for Golden State. Remember, Steve Kerr said that Quinton Post will rotate as the 5th starter with Brandon Podziemski. Kerr could only see 10 minutes of action for Quinton Post tonight before having to yank him. Wasn't good on offense. Wasn't good on defense. He's not a player who matches up very well against the Myles Turner tonight. A big who can dribble the ball, a big who can get defenders on their heels. And when Quinton Post is on his heels, he's barbecue chicken. So bad matchup tonight for Post. When there's more stationary bigs, he probably is going to fare a little bit better like he did against the Clippers with Zubac, a plus 34 in that game. But not the matchup for him tonight. He is still very valuable, still very effective for this team, but it's not in this one against Milwaukee. Brandon Podziemski, he was meh. Like, it was okay. Like, a couple of steals were cool. He had 3 steals in this one. But again, 3 assists to 2 turnovers for him. That can't be the ratio. It just can't. The defense was pretty rough. The defense all around was rough. I mean, you let up 120 points to the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis. 8 guys scored in double figures. You weren't guarding anybody out there. And that goes for Steph, that goes for Pods, and that goes for everybody. Goes for Buddy Hield. Like, come on, guys. Guard up. Get a hand up. How many times was Cole Anthony left wide open? How many times was AJ Green left wide open? Taurean Prince, Bobby Portis. How many times were all these guys left wide the F open? Not good. Just not good, folks. Yeah, Buddy Hield wasn't good either. I mean, fine efficiency-wise, but defense fell off a cliff. I don't know. It's 1 out of 82. Like, Kerr was displeased, but at the same time, like, he understands. He said it. We're 12-0, or 0-12, I should say, against teams when they're missing their best player. The Warriors were planning to play against Giannis tonight, and they ran into a Giannis-less Bucks that really stepped it up effort-wise. So, I mean, I'm upset about it, but at the end of the day, it's 1 out of 82. Got to keep going here. We'll talk about where they keep going in just a moment. Will Richard got some minutes tonight, 7 points for him. Continues to be a good player, man. Like, just knows where to be all the time, gets out in transition, creates havoc, creates turnovers, hits a three when he's asked to. Like, I love Will Richard, man. I hope he gets more integrated into this lineup. Didn't talk about Moses Moody. He only got 10 minutes logged in this game. They weren't believing in Moody in this one much either. With that being said, the Warriors are 4-2 now. They've gone through some bumps. They've gone through some bruises. Pretty rough on the road as well. Got blitzed in Portland. Got blitzed in Milwaukee. What's your confidence level in the Golden State Warriors moving forward? Scale it for me in the comment section. 1 being no confidence at all. We are cooked. 100 being the most confidence in the world. They're going to win the damn championship. Let me know down in the comment section. I don't know how confident I am, to be honest with you, when I look at this. Now, the Pacers on Saturday, you better get a win. They're tanking. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA. But Adam Silver absolutely screwed the Golden State Warriors. Look at this. This game tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks started 10 of the next 12 on the road for your Golden State Warriors. They have 9 of their next 11 on the road. At Milwaukee, at Sacramento, at Denver, at OKC. 2 in a row at San Antonio. Then at New Orleans, at Orlando, at Miami. I mean, what is that, a 6-game road trip there? Adam Silver not only does this to the Golden State Warriors, but he also puts, 2 back-to-backs in the first 8 days of the season. The Warriors have played like 5 games the last 8 days. That's unsustainable. These guys are 35+. Thanks, Adam Silver. Awesome job. Awesome job. When in doubt, blame Silver. He can never make any decisions right, and he did it with the Warriors here. He's got to hate this franchise, man. He has to be blood boiling when he thinks about the Golden State Warriors, because look what he's done so far with his scheduling. Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. That will do it for today's show. I got a little bit of frustration out, but again, 1 of 82. Get back at it this weekend. Weather this storm that you're about to face on the road here, and we'll get back to our winning ways. We'll be live again on Wednesday for Warriors versus Kings. So tune in, subscribe. We passed the 100K. Thank you guys again so much for getting us past that milestone. You guys are real ones. You guys are Dub Nation. That's why I love you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. As always, let's go Dubs.